Hey there and welcome back to another video. Now today we have some more news. Now first of all, you see those bleeders over here. As you can see, there you go, it says bleeder. Apparently they have some new animations. So if we just disable invisibility mode, we should get some of them to attack us. There's one. Come here. No? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it's not pulsing. And yeah, I don't like that. Get off. And yeah. Could you stop talking when I'm talking? Thank you. We also now have thermal vents in the dunes. One is supposed to be right over here. Yes, as you can see, there is a thermal vent with a lot of stuff around it. For example, some... Oh, yeah, okay. You shouldn't go in there, as I just saw. It's very hot. 40, 42, okay. Yeah, it's very hot, so don't go in there. There were also some updates to the bones field in the Lost River. For example, these small foundations hanging up from the ceiling. You can find some resources on here like Aluminium Oxide, but not much, and they are not really worth trying to get up here with an exosuit, for example. The small skeleton was made a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's a little bit bigger. The Lost River secondary research facility was updated as well. As you can see, there's a lot more broken stuff in here than before, and we have a data terminal now. Let's see what it tells us. This is the PDA about the mass extinction event. Okay. Now before, there was no textures beyond this point, but right now everything is done, which is awesome. So you can see the map thing or whatever this was here. We have a displaying case over here and some of these amoebias here. Down here we have the second data terminal, which gives us information about the Carar bacteria. Here in the window we can... Oh! Yeah, this is the animation when you notice you are infected. From this point on we are infected, I think. No? Very strange. Okay, we should be infected, I think. Okay, now we are infected. And as you can see, the Carar now has a very obvious texture. We have pulsating blood in our hands, and that doesn't look good at all. Yeah, I think the Carar looks way more dangerous now. Here you have a close-up version of the Carar. In this room, nothing new is here, but I could hear something there for a second. I don't know where that came from. But maybe it's from this room. Now this is the Whopper repair facility thing. And as you can see, there is a Whopper here. And it's like hanging from the walls and stuff like we saw in the development picture. And I feel like this is just amazing. It just looks so good, and we can scan it, so let's do that. Self-warping quarantine and fossil unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery, receiving energy directly from this facility and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized face technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter-killer. Void. Okay, very interesting. So let's see, anything else here? No, just display cases and originals. Okay. So let's look at this data download then. This is the damage report to this facility. Okay. So out here I don't think there's anything new specifically, maybe except some of these blue plants and stuff. But most of it still is the same as it was before. To access the fourth cache in the Lost River, you now need an orange artifact. but it doesn't work for some reason. In the cache itself, nothing has been updated. Ghost rays now spawn in the Lost River Ghost Canyon. The scanner room now has a huge range, and I mean a huge range, just look at that. And now let's see what happens if we put in some scanner room range upgrades. Well, yeah, I guess you could say the scanner room is way more useful now. On the Subnautica Trello page, we now have a new concept art released, which is the concept art of the Aquarium. This has been around for quite a bit of time, and the devs have tried to keep it secret, but now they've released it, and as you can see, the Sea Emperor is in there in the prison. So this is what it will probably look like, and personally I think this looks just amazing. At the top you can see it's kind of like an observatory thing, and the wall kind of looks like a force field, but don't count on it, these are just theories. We also have the Ghost Leviathan in doing, so I'm not sure if this is a confirmation that it will be added, but they have the model in game as you can see here, and it is in the doing tab, so they are working on it, but still don't count on it being in the game. We also might get some new oxygen, health, food and water bars soon, as you can see in this video. Now we also have new textures for silver, aluminium oxide and sulfur, which personally I think look amazing. For example, one of them glows in the dark, that just is amazing to find because you never have to search for it again, but yeah. It's not in the game yet, but it will be. Now here we have a developer video of the Cyclops having smoke in it, which might relate to the feature where your Cyclops can catch fire. So when you kinda receive an engine damage of some sort, there will be a possibility that your Cyclops is gonna be on fire and everything's gonna be full of smoke and flames and everything. And after a while, the damage gets too great and your Cyclops floods, which will put out the fire and basically ruin your Cyclops. So this is just a preview of what the smoke might look like, but personally I think they have done a great job on it. As you can see, you can almost see nothing, but a little bit later in the video, as you can see here, you can't see anything, like absolutely nothing. So this will be very scary if you're in your Cyclops and can't see where you're walking to. But well, we're gonna have to deal with it if we get our Cyclops on fire. And over here we have another developer video of the animations for the data box, which will most likely just be a model for all fragments that don't have a specific model yet. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!